Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In terms of the Goku fight, Goku and Android 17, for the Super 17 Fierce fight. Now a lot of people struggle with this, so I will be kind of running through basically, essentially how to beat it. Now, there's a couple pieces of equipment that I'm using. I will be showing it at the end of the video in a snapshot. So you can run through it there and hopefully it's able to help you. It's the one Super 17 piece from the actual Fierce Fight event itself. Then it is the unique GT equipment, and then it is just the Android 17 equipment from the Android equipment collection. So very straightforward stuff. The equipment will help you, but honestly speaking, there are a couple of things that will help you a lot more in terms of beating the event. So, first thing, try and beat the full power battle on normal. It's a lot easier than doing this challenge battle, and it will give you 1000 Z power, and that way you can beef up your Android 17 a bit. Secondly, in terms of this fight, so there's a couple of things you need to be aware of. Firstly, Android 18 will create element, she will nullify element type advantage, and she'll do huge damage after she does her main skill activation. So you need to be very careful. You must watch when she activates her main skill. You're going to see a little notification pop up saying element nullification. You need to be very careful of this. The reason being, if she hits you during this phase, she will probably one-shot you. She is very strong. It is very difficult to take her out during this phase. You basically need to keep her pressurized during this period and possibly use your Rising Rush. You really want to focus on getting Android 18 out of there. Now, in terms of everything else, so the support skill for Super 17 is going to be very important here. Android 18 and Goku do like to use the Ki Blasts a lot from range, and it's probably a very easy tell. It's probably one of the easiest tells that you have. So you really want to make sure that you use Android 17. You try and basically get the support skill to kick off, and then that way what you can do is you can absorb their Ki Blast, which gives you health, but it also destroys their cards as well, which helps you keep the pressure up, because the AI, when it can't do card attacks, will just vanish step and then normal hit you. So it's not too bad then. Can't take a lot of damage if the AI runs out of cards. Second things, obviously, just to make sure that you get all of your clashes. That's always something that's very important. You can see when I lose the clash, there's a lot of pressure. You have to then switch in Dr. Jiro, etc. You want to make sure that you switch whenever possible. You need to use Dr. Jiro. He doesn't do crazy damage. He can't tank super well, but you need to use him for his vanishing step and for his ability to obviously absorb Ki Blasts. And then the last real thing I need to mention is just that please, when you are using Super 17, understand that his ultimate ability is very good, but it is close range. So what you want to do is you actually want to flick the screen forward so that he dashes forward, and then you want to use the ultimate after you've knocked back the enemy. That's generally going to be a lot better for you. Here you can see I'm using the Rising Rush, using it whenever I can, trying to pressure the AI as much as possible. The more you pressure the AI, the better your time is going to be, and generally speaking, you are going to be able to control the fight a lot more. It's very important that you make sure that you are in control of the fight. Like I said, once Android 18's period of element nullification is over, she's generally a lot easier to handle, and you should have a bit of a better time, because she can't really do nearly as much damage, and you can use things like these special skills to heal up essentially, or the strike attacks, because Android Super 17, he will heal up from strike attacks. So yeah, that's also something that's super helpful. As you can see, dashing forward as well, again switching in the Dr. Jiro, mainly to let the Super 17 refresh his vanishing gauge, because even if Dr. Jiro dies, we should be able to wrap it up with a Super 17 So yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. Honestly, nothing too wild. It was very tough. I rather did the full power battle and got my Z power there, so that I was a little bit stronger. I did the daily challenge, I finished all the friendship rank challenges, and then, yeah, basically built around it. The only other thing is obviously build around your lead. Android 17 is lead, try and use the strongest bonus possible that you can, because you can only take him into the fight, so there's no real need to like build around a sensible team or anything. You just basically want to stick as many strong buffs as you can and stick them into your leader. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So like I said, I'll leave a snapshot of the equipment. It will show up on the screen for a little bit now, and then you can kind of take things from there. But that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.